Thinking about making the move to Las Vegas, but think that Summerlin and Henderson are your only options? Or are you simply uninspired by all of the cookie-cutter communities where your home will look the exact same as your neighbors? Well, in this video, I'm going to share with you some under-the-radar neighborhoods around the Las Vegas Valley that rarely get talked about on the internet, but are definitely worth knowing about. If you're new here, my name is Olga. I make videos about living in Las Vegas. I'm also a top real estate agent, and me and my team help people just like you make the move to Las Vegas every single day. And with that, let's hop into the video. The first community on our list is Mountain's Edge. Mountain's Edge is located in southwest Las Vegas in the southernmost part of the southwest area. Mountain's Edge is a 3,500 acre master plan community in an area that is often referred to also as Enterprise. And it is centered around Blue Diamond Road, which is a major road in southwest Las Vegas that has tons of shopping, tons of fast casual dining, and basically everything you need from grocery stores to other everyday conveniences. One of the big draws to the Mountain's Edge community is Exploration Peak Park. Exploration Peak Park is a major park in the Mountain's Edge area that features 24 acres of park where a lot of the community members hang out. People have picnics up there, play sports, spend time outside. It's a massive green area. There's a really cute Western themed playground for kids. It's definitely an area that attracts a lot of families as well as folks who really enjoy the outdoors. In addition to that big park, Exploration Peak Park also has a 2,800 foot peak that people go hiking up and down, running up and down. So that is definitely a really big draw to this area. Mountain's Edge is known to offer great value on homes compared to other areas. The median sales price of a single family in Mountain's Edge is $495,000. So is slightly higher than the median average for the entire Las Vegas Valley of $480,000 as of September of 2025. So you definitely get a lot of home for your money in Mountain's Edge. You definitely get great value. There are tons of different options when it comes to single family homes. You get single story, 2-story homes, and everything from homes that have been remodeled to homes that may need a little bit of love and a little bit of work. Mountain's Edge broke ground in 2004, so a lot of the homes that you will find in Mountain's Edge will be from that 2000s era, and they will be different in architecture from the brand new homes that you will find in communities that are just being developed, like Skye Canyon up in Northwest or Summerlin West. So as far as who is drawn to Mountain's Edge, well, as I mentioned, there is tons of things to do outdoors. In addition to Exploration Peak Park, there are also tons of other trails, tons of other parks, and definitely a popular area for anyone who enjoys the outdoors. As I mentioned, it's also an area that is really popular with families, as families really enjoy having access to green spaces like Exploration Peak Park. Mountain's Edge also has proximity to schools, so another big draw for families. And in addition to homes that started to be developed in the 2000s, there's also quite a bit of development that is happening in that general area from new home builders like KB Home, like Richmond American, among others. So if you're looking to be in that general southwest area, you're looking for an area that is a little bit more quiet, but is still centrally located and has pretty easy access to the Las Vegas Strip, well, you may consider Mountain's Edge, and especially if you are looking for a home that is in that median price point for the Las Vegas Valley. Now, the price point ranges in Mountain's Edge. You'll find homes that are also around $600,000, $700,000, or $800,000, but that is going to be the general price point that you will see most of the homes fall into in the Mountain's Edge area. The next neighborhood on our list is Madera Canyon. Tucked up against the Black Mountains as well as Sloan Canyon National Conservation Area, Madera Canyon is a stunning, beautiful, green, lush area that is known for its peace and quiet, that is located right next to an area called Anthem in Henderson. Madera Canyon is a really quiet, peaceful area, and it is really known for its outdoor lifestyle and its lush beauty. As I mentioned, it borders the Sloan Canyon National Conservation Area, which is actually one of my favorite areas to go hiking in the entire Las Vegas Valley. I oftentimes go there with my pups, and it has the most beautiful views of the Las Vegas Valley. Madera Canyon features a variety of multi-purpose sport fields. It has basketball, it has barbecues. Developed in the mid-2000s, Madera Canyon features a mix of single-story and two-story single-family homes, ranging from the mid-400,000s and going upwards of 2 million. And you're going to find a range of gated and guard-gated communities within Madera Canyon. As I mentioned, it borders Anthem, so it has some similar features of Anthem if you're familiar with that neighborhood. Tons of greenery, tons of parks, and it is tucked away from a lot of the hustle and bustle of the shopping and dining areas of Henderson, like Green Valley Ranch. If you're someone that enjoys more mature landscaping, trees that have been there for 20 plus years, a little peace and quiet, as well as a more home for your money, well, Madera Canyon is also one of those areas that not a lot of people know about, but it is absolutely stunning. And if you are someone that enjoys being able to be so close to hikes, like hikes at Sloan Canyon National Conservation Area, you can go hiking, you could go mountain biking there, and it is absolutely spectacular over there. One of the most notable communities in Madera Canyon is called Club M, or Club Madera. Club Madera is a guard-gated community that features a clubhouse, a fitness center, and it's known for its scenic elevated views as well as a quiet, peaceful atmosphere. While still being really close to local amenities, Madera Canyon is oftentimes described as being off the beaten path. Now, it is located right next to Anthem, but you are definitely a little bit further out from all of the shopping, dining, and entertainment of Henderson that is located in Green Valley Ranch. However, you're really only about 15 to 20 minutes from all of the hustle and bustle. So if you are looking for a more peaceful, quiet environment, you love nature, you love being able to get on your mountain bike or be able to go on a hike right out of your backyard, or you might be looking for a guard-gated community that might offer that fitness center, clubhouse, community vibe, and you are looking for homes within that price point of $500,000 to around 1.5 to 2 million, well, Madera Canyon could definitely be worth checking out. The next set of communities on our list are located in the historic Vegas area. And I'm going to cover a couple of communities that are located all within about 5 minutes of each other in an area that is about 5 minutes away from downtown Las Vegas, about 8 minutes away from the Las Vegas Strip. That is oftentimes referred to as historic Vegas. And these communities that are located in historic Vegas are oftentimes completely missed on a lot of MLS searches because of the zip code. The zip code is 89102. So because it's not Summerlin, it's not Henderson, it's not Southwest, a lot of agents actually do not talk to their clients about this area. However, this area of historic Vegas is definitely worth knowing about. This is an area where I live, and I personally really love it. So there are several historic Vegas neighborhoods, and I'm going to cover 3 of them in today's video. The first historic Vegas neighborhood that you have to know about is called Spanish Oaks. Spanish Oaks is a guard-gated community that was developed in the late 70s. As I mentioned, this is the community that I live in. It consists of single-story and two-story homes that were built in the late 70s to the early 80s. And this community is beautiful. It has tons of greenery, lush trees lining the streets, as well as amenities like pickleball courts, tennis courts, clubhouse, as well as several community pools. The main pool in the Spanish Oaks actually faces the Las Vegas Strip, so you truly get that Las Vegas Strip living vibe to truly feel like you live in Las Vegas when you are in Spanish Oaks. You also have the view of the stratosphere from Spanish Oaks, which is one of my favorite things about that community as well. I love seeing the Las Vegas Strip lights when I'm out for my evening walks with my pups throughout the Spanish Oaks community. The price points within Spanish Oaks range from the low 500,000s for a 2-bedroom to about 800,000-900,000 for the 2-story 4 and 5-bedroom homes. Now, Spanish Oaks recently just had $1 million sale for a 2-story 4-bedroom home that was completely renovated. So that is the first sale in Spanish Oaks that is over $1 million. What people really love about Spanish Oaks is the character of the homes. If you are someone that loves that ranch style single story home and you love trees and you love greenery, well, Spanish Oaks is definitely a very special community. Spanish Oaks attracts a mix of different people, everyone from young couples to families to retirees. And one of the big draws of the Spanish Oaks community is its proximity to downtown Las Vegas as well as the Las Vegas Strip. Spanish Oaks features a 24/7 security that patrols the neighborhood, so it features that element of safety. As I mentioned, it is guard gated, so the residents truly appreciate that about the community as well. And the community is really fun. There is an HOA that is associated with the community, and the HOA organizes tons of different events. There are pickleball groups that meet basically on a daily basis to play pickleball together. There are different seasonal events that take place in Spanish Oaks, for example, 4th of July parties, chili cook-offs, as well as other events throughout the year. The next historic Vegas community that is on our list that a lot of people don't know about, and this community is actually located right across the street from Spanish Oaks, and this community is called McNeil Estates. While it is located right across the street from Spanish Oaks, McNeil Estates is actually very different than Spanish Oaks. McNeil Estates is all about that mid-century modern vibe. So developed in the mid-century, so the 1950s and the 1960s, McNeil Estates is a non-HOA, not gated community. McNeil Estates features those mid-century single-story homes, and no home in McNeil Estates is alike. So if you are looking for a community that is located close to downtown, close to the Las Vegas Strip, however, you do not want to live in an HOA community or gated community, and you want that element of uniqueness, well, McNeil Estates is one of those communities that has tons of character and homes that are very different from all of the other homes around the Las Vegas Valley. This is truly going to be one of the only areas where you can find that mid-century modern home. As I mentioned, all homes in McNeil Estates are going to be single story, and the price points are going to range from the 600,000s to about 1.5 million. Because a lot of the homes in McNeil Estates are from the mid-century, you are going to find a lot of homes that have been updated and modernized. So some of the homes will definitely feel like a 2025 home. Other homes definitely need some TLC and some love, but you definitely can find a little bit of both in McNeil Estates. And the other community that I'm going to cover that is a part of the historic Vegas area is Scotch 80s. Scotch 80s also started development in the 1950s, and it is a vintage 120-acre planned enclave with large custom lots, mature trees, and a mix of mid-century ranch-style homes as well as large custom estates. Scotch 80s has that old Vegas curb appeal. Back in the 50s and the 60s, Scotch 80s attracted tons of Las Vegas power players, entertainers, and you truly could meet the who's who of Las Vegas if you lived in Scotch 80s. Many homes in Scotch 80s have been updated since the 1950s and the 60s. However, homes do retain that character from the 50s and the 60s, which is definitely a big draw for today's buyer who is looking for something different than that modern look and feel that Las Vegas is oftentimes known for. Located in a similar area to McNeil Estates and Spanish Oaks, Scotch 80s is located even closer to downtown Las Vegas and the Las Vegas Strip. The general price point of homes in Scotch 80s is between $1 and $2.5 million. However, some of the larger estates go upwards of $5 million. Scotch 80s is a non-gated, non-HOA historic Las Vegas area, which also tends to be a draw for its residents. The next neighborhood on our list is Seven Hills, a luxury master-planned enclave in South Henderson. Seven Hills is one of my personal favorite neighborhoods in the entire Las Vegas Valley. Centered around the Rio Seco golf course and built on rolling hills, Seven Hills is truly one of the most beautiful and magical neighborhoods in the entire Las Vegas Valley. Seven Hills is a mix of gated and guard-gated enclaves that is based on rolling hills. So some of the homes are located in lower elevation and other homes are located on higher elevations, featuring the most gorgeous views of the mountains as well as the Las Vegas Strip. With quick access to St. Rose Parkway as well as the 215 freeway and not too far from Green Valley Ranch, Seven Hills is known for its beautiful views as well as golf. Seven Hills features a mix of single and two-story single-family homes that range in price point from about $600,000 and go into the millions, with some of the homes being more like big estates with larger lots and stunning views. What I personally really love about Seven Hills is that all of the homes in Seven Hills are Mediterranean in nature. There are many different enclaves within Seven Hills, and they all have that Mediterranean Italian theme and beautiful lush greenery and trees as well as parks. Seven Hills is really the perfect fit for anyone who is looking for quiet upscale living with option for beautiful views, with access to trails, parks, and easy access to the daily conveniences of shopping, dining, entertainment. Seven Hills is also located really close to the Henderson Business Airport. It's close to the 215 freeway, super close to the Strip as well as Green Valley Ranch. And Seven Hills is also zoned for highly ranked schools, so a lot of families find a home in Seven Hills for that reason as well. The next neighborhood on our list is Lone Mountain. Lone Mountain is also one of my personal favorite areas that is located in the northwest part of the Las Vegas Valley, just one exit away from Summerlin. Lone Mountain is an area where you could find homes that were built in the 2000s, so you will find a little bit larger lots. And one of the big draws of Lone Mountain is the fact that the community is based around a mountain where people go hiking, biking, and it has beautiful views of the Las Vegas Valley. As I mentioned, Lone Mountain is located just one exit away from Summerlin. So if you live in Lone Mountain, you are about 8 minutes away from downtown Summerlin. So you have that proximity to all of the shopping, dining, and entertainment that Summerlin offers. However, you definitely get a lot more of value out in Lone Mountain than you do in Summerlin. So if you are someone that really loves that northwest area of the Las Vegas Valley, so proximity to Red Rock National Canyon, proximity to Lone Mountain, also proximity to Mount Charleston, which is about 30 minutes away from Lone Mountain, as well as easy access to all of the daily conveniences. Well, Lone Mountain is that area that offers really great value for homes, as well as proximity to all of the beautiful nature that you will find in the northwest part of the Las Vegas Valley. Lone Mountain also offers a mix of HOA and non-HOA communities. So for anyone who wants that option to not be in an HOA community, for example, all of Summerlin is an HOA community. So if you are someone that wants to be really close to Summerlin and loves the proximity to everything that is around Summerlin, but you do not want to be in an HOA community, well, Lone Mountain offers that option for you. As I also mentioned, you're also going to have more space and larger lots in Lone Mountain. The average price point in a Lone Mountain is going to be in the $500,000 and the $600,000, but you can also find single family homes that are in the low $400,000s, and you can also find homes that go into the millions that have really large lots. So there's quite a bit of a variety in Lone Mountain, and the area truly offers a little bit of something for everyone. So if you're looking to be on the northwest part of the Las Vegas Valley, you love that proximity to the mountains, I would consider a Lone Mountain as an option. And as I mentioned, there is such a variety of homes that are available in that area, and I think that there truly is something for everyone in Lone Mountain. The next area on our list is called Desert Shores. Now, what I think makes Desert Shores truly unique as it relates to all of the other areas of the Las Vegas Valley is the fact that you can get waterfront living. Desert Shores is a private master plan community that is located in the northwest part of Las Vegas that began development in the late 80s. What's cool about Desert Shores is it's made up of several lakes and offers waterfront living in the heart of Las Vegas. Now, a lot of the buyers that I work with that come to Las Vegas are oftentimes really surprised that you are able to have waterfront living in the middle of the desert. That is not Lake Las Vegas, which is actually about 40 minutes outside of Las Vegas. Desert Shores is a community that is located in the heart of Las Vegas. And in addition to waterfront living, Desert Shores also offers a beach area where the residents of the community can hang out and have water access. So you could go swimming, you can go kayaking, and truly enjoy water living in the desert. Residents of Desert Shores can enjoy Lagoon Beach Park, which is a sandy resort-style beach area where residents can enjoy the beach area. You could go boating, you could take a kayak out, you could take a paddleboard out, you could fish and enjoy this area of Las Vegas that is super unique to Desert Shores. Desert Shores offers a mix of condos, tract homes, and custom lakefront estates, many with its own private docks where you can have an electric boat that you can cruise around the lakes on. Desert Shores offers mature landscaping, and it has that old Vegas oasis feel. Now, a lot of the homes in Desert Shores are going to be either homes that feel like they are from the 80s or homes that have been modernized. I've recently seen some gorgeous homes at Desert Shores that look like 2025 homes. The price points for homes in Desert Shores range quite a bit. You could find properties that start in the 400, 500,000s. Now, of course, those are not going to be lakefront properties, as well as properties that go into the 2, 3, 4 millions that will be located on the water. So if you're someone that wants waterfront living in the desert, that wants to be close to all of the shopping, dining, and entertainment, wants to be close to Summerlin access to the freeways, airport. Well, Desert Shores is definitely an area that is super central. A lot of buyers are often really surprised that it even exists. It also has tons of really beautiful walking paths. There's ducks that are floating around in the waterways, and Desert Shores is truly an oasis in the desert. Now, I can't talk about Desert Shores without also talking about another waterfront living area of the Las Vegas Valley called the Lakes. Also located really central in the heart of Las Vegas, just minutes away from Summerlin, is an area called the Lakes. The centerpiece of the Lakes is a man-made lake called Lake Sahara. The Lakes is a 2 square mile master plan community that was built in the 80s and the 90s. It offers a mix of gated enclaves, single family homes, condos, and townhomes, as well as some commercial pockets. And it's called the Lakes because it was originally envisioned to have multiple lakes. However, only one was built, and that is Lake Sahara. The Lakes, similar to Desert Shores, offers its residents lakefront living in the desert. And the residents of the Lakes who live on the water have private docks, and they can have electric boats, they can have kayaks. I actually recently went to a beautiful open house on the Lakes that was located right on the water. This property sold for about $1.2 million, and let me tell you, it was remodeled from head to toe. It had the most beautiful mountain views, and it also had its private dock. I went for a ride on the electric boat that was parked right in front of the home, and it was such an incredible experience. Now, it's not very often that you could be out on the water like that from the dock of your home in Las Vegas. So similar to Desert Shores, if you are looking for that waterfront living, the Lakes is another area of the Las Vegas Valley that offers that a lot of people don't even know even exists. The Lakes also offers a pretty broad range of price points for single family homes, starting in the 400,000s and going into the millions, of course, with those waterfront properties. So that wraps up our list of the neighborhoods that are off the radar, that are not talked a lot about on the internet, that are absolutely worthy of knowing about. Each of these areas have its unique character. They offer such different amenities, such different lifestyles. If you have questions about any of the neighborhoods that I covered in this video, go ahead and reach out to me. I'm going to put my contact details below. They're also in the comments. Go ahead and call me, text me, send me an email, and I would love to chat about any of these communities or any of the other communities around Las Vegas. Me and my team work primarily with buyers who are moving to Las Vegas from out of town and out of state. So we get a really clear understanding of what lifestyle buyers are looking for. Now, if you're not ready to give me a call or reach out, I also have a free relocation guide resource that is linked in the comments below. So go ahead and download that. That is a free resource that talks about all of the different areas of the Las Vegas Valley. It's a really great resource if you're not quite ready for that call and you are just in the initial process of doing research about the Las Vegas Valley. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you learned about some new cool neighborhoods around the Las Vegas Valley. And with that, I will see you in the next one.